Let's look at OpenChain Self-Certification. This is a simple, effective way for organizations to show that they have adopted the key requirements of a quality open source compliance program. To self-certify, the first thing you do is go to the OpenChain website at www.openchainproject.org, and once you arrive there, click on the Self-Certify menu. This will open a page explaining the self-certification process. It includes various information such as this video, access to the self-certification web app, the logos that organizations can use to show that they have met the OpenChain standard requirements, and of course a list of organizations with a publicly announced OpenChain conformant program. Today what we want to do is use the self-certification web app. When you click on this, you get to the actual web app itself. This is a questionnaire with a series of yes/no questions that allow organizations to check if they meet the OpenChain standard. The opening page looks like this, and at this point you can either sign up with a new account or sign in with an existing account. I'm going to sign in with a test account I made earlier. This test account is very simple. You just add your username and password, and indeed when you're signing up to the app in the first place, it's just as simple. Username, password, and of course an email contact address. Let's log in and have a look at the questionnaire. First thing you'll notice when you open the questionnaire itself is that it shows the version of the OpenChain specification that it is showing or displaying at the moment. You can change the versions as you want. For example, let's open version 1.2. There we go. And now let's go back to 2.0, the current specification that we want to have a look at today. When it comes to conforming to the OpenChain specification, the questionnaire has various sections or goals that map to the OpenChain specification itself. Each goal contains a series of yes/no questions. When you can answer yes to every question, that means you're OpenChain conformant. When you answer no to some of the questions, that means you've identified an area where you can do extra work, where you can usefully apply resources to improve the compliance of your organization. You don't have to do the goals in a linear manner. You can open any section, fill in some or all of the questions, and move to the next one and fill in some or all of the questions. This allows organizations to flexibly address their open source compliance and indeed to do so over time. You might answer a few of the questions, identify a few areas where you have to do additional work, save your answers, and come back later. Let's say you did some additional work and you created a documented procedure that governs open source contributions. When you log in again, you just turn the no to a yes, and off you go. You might still have action items left, in which case, once again, you would just save your answers and come back later when you've addressed these action items. When you answer all of the questions with a yes, you simply save and submit, and then you have a recorded OpenChain conformance. This allows organizations to choose very easily when they will answer the questions. Over time, they can save them, and when they will choose to actually submit their conformance to be publicly announced. Many organizations are using our questionnaire to create a publicly announced OpenChain conformant program. Some are using it to create programs but will not publicly announce them, and a great many other organizations also use this questionnaire as a health check. It's very flexible, and it's designed to allow you to do what you need to do around open source compliance. And that's really it. If you need to reset the questionnaire, you click here. If you need to download the questionnaire answers, you click here. Everything is simple, easy to use, and it will work equally well on tablets, mobile phones, or desktop computers. We do hope to welcome you to the OpenChain community of conformance in the near future.